Thank you. Okay, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, it is my privilege to be the Toastmaster of the day this afternoon and also your president for today. Yeah. Okay, my name is Melinda, if any one of you do not know, and welcome to Dynamic Toastmaster Club. Okay, for the benefit, sorry. Sorry. Okay. It's a bit nervous because it's my first time and it's our first meeting, kickstart this year. So pardon me if I've done anything not in order, yeah.
You will be fine. Don't worry, Melinda.
Yeah, okay. With all your support, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay. So again, we know Toastmaster is a place where we come together and learn how to become better speakers, communicators, and also leaders. Yeah. We want to create an encouraging and positive environment where members can be comfortable to deliver their speech in a safe space while receiving constructive feedback. And most importantly, in our club, we want learning to be fun. And also, doing it together as a community makes it even more meaningful. So if you are here for the first time, any of you are here for the first time, I know John is here for the first time. Perhaps, Yvonne is coming back. And of course, our members are here. So I just want to do...
Janice first time as well.
Janice, hi Janice. How are you? Yeah, Melinda, and enjoy the sessions. We'll get to know each other in a while later. Yeah. Okay, so before I go to the president's speech and so on, just let me have a quick introduction. How our meeting structure is. So a Toastmaster meeting consists of 3 parts, and first is we have the prepared speech, where members will present their speech 5 to 7 minutes according to their assignment given to their pathway. So if you can see, according to our agenda, we have many good speakers here and evaluators lined up for you today. So stay anticipated and excited. And secondly, we have, usually we will have the table topic speech, where speakers are given impromptu topics to speak on the spot for 1 to 2 minutes. However, for today, you are on a special treat. Yeah, we will replace it with something new. We call it Dynamic Shout Out Corner, where we believe our members are the core and heartbeat of Dynamic. So we want to give this space to our members to share about themselves in their achievement, and not just within Dynamic, but also outside of Dynamic. Could be work, personal growth related, sharing about their experience, and also recognizing our members' effort in achieving their pathway, and many more to come. And also, member can use this space not just to practice their impromptu speaking, but also to boost their self-esteem and eventually reaches their self-actualization. I will be going into that a little more when I speak with the team for today. And third, we have the evaluation sessions where evaluators will give their feedback to highlight every speaker's strength and also give suggestions of improvement. Well, because you are here today, applaud yourself for being present here, because you know you want to achieve something today. And it's that desire that makes you a greater person. Next, I would like to invite everyone to make 2 toasts. If you have your mug or your bottle with you, let's make the toast together. If you are here for the first time as our guest, no worries, this is just our club tradition. And of course, we just want to show that we are in this together. So the first toast would be to the Toastmaster Internationals, the very organization that has raised many leaders and speakers throughout the world. When I say Toastmaster International, the response from everyone would be where leaders are made. So you can turn your mic on for this. Are we ready? The Toastmaster Internationals, where leaders are
Leaders
made.
are made.
Where leaders are made.
The second toast will be to our club Dynamic Toastmaster, for which the response is, where fun and learning comes together. To Dynamic Toastmaster, everyone says, where
Where fun and learning comes together.
Together.
Today, we are very honored to have our fellow Toastmasters that are from the leadership team, as many of you can see here, coming all the way to join us in making this a successful one. So let me introduce some of them. We have our immediate past Division D Director, Jessie. We have Lucy as our current Division D Director. Garrison is supposed to be here.
He will join us a bit later because he's attending another meeting.
Yes, so
Okay.
Garrison is actually our area D1 director. And of course, not forgetting our very own club coach, Adam from Azam Toastmaster, that are always so supporting to us. So let's give them a round of applause for the time they have spent this afternoon. And for our guest who is joining us for the first time, I wanted to say thank you for deciding to drop by and visit us. Let me give a shout out to John. Yeah, we also have Janice here with us. Yes, okay. Thank you for joining us once again. I hope you will enjoy the following sessions. And I hope I didn't miss anyone. And of course, once again, welcome all our dynamic members who have never failed to join the meeting. So, okay, so let's move on the Toastmaster of today. So I will be your Toastmaster of today, and allow me to introduce you the theme for today, You Belong. So before I start explaining on why the reason I chose the theme for today is because to start this term, okay, and as you know, I'm the president of Dynamic, so I got to start something straight and something right for our term for our coming term. Just want to share a little. Going back to the basic, I just want to ask some of you, what motivates our behavior? So you can type in the group chat telling us what motivates you to join Toastmaster. Or what needs do you want Toastmaster to fulfill you? You can start typing it in the group chat, and perhaps we can have one or two to share why they are still in this. Yes? We have Nikki say friendship. Yvonne also mentioned about friends. Do we have anyone more? To improve our communication skill. Yes, fun and learning. Yep. Nice. Probably we have one of our guests to speak and also one of our members to speak. Can I have John? Perhaps just knowing that, you was in Hornbill previously, and
Yeah.
perhaps that's the reason why you come back.
Yeah, actually, for a while, I thought of coming back because I like the spirit of speech, getting on stage and talk. Yeah, because now, like one of the previous Toastmaster, I think, told me you need practice every day in your life to be a very good speaker. So sometimes I feel that I still need that kind of spirit or confidence to go on stage and talk. And that's why it motivates me to join the club today, to join this meeting. Yeah, to like come back, to
Yep.
feel whether how's the stage and how's the other speakers are doing in
Yeah.
Toastmasters. Thank you.
Thank you, John. It was, I think it's inspiring to many of us. I think Perhaps many of us have stopped somewhere, sometime in Toastmaster. Even myself have taken a long break. But again, I think Toastmaster is in us, and we just want to come back, even though we have, paused long ago and all. It's just all about coming back and coming back and coming back and again to meet all our fellow Toastmasters. So thank you once again, everyone who makes the choice to never fail to leave Dynamic Toastmaster, of course. Yeah, why don't we have one of our members? Perhaps we have Lena to just share
Hi,
with us.
Melinda. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I think Toastmasters is something that once it gets into you, you are there forever. For me, I have taken breaks now and then, but yet I come back again and again. So here's to Toastmaster. Back to
Cheers.
you, Melinda.
Thank you, Lena. We understand that Lena has been long with us, and she has never failed to support us in any way. Thank you, Lena, for always backing us up. Yeah. So I think each of us have our desire of why we are here. That's something we want to get out of it. And I'm sure there is a need that we want to fulfill. So I think if we join recent TIL, our ESCO training, our district director, Miranda, has shared about the Toastmaster hierarchy of needs. And similarly, I would like you to look at the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Yeah, that I think all of us might be, familiar with this. And usually, in Maslow hierarchy of needs, there are 5 levels of needs. And firstly, in, the bottom one is usually physiological, safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, and also self-actualization. So the first 2 levels are usually the basic survival needs that we will require. And today, I will touch more about the 3rd level, which is love and belonging needs. And I can see many of us in the group chat has actually mentioned friendship as part of why they still want to be in Toastmaster. And this, in 3rd level, it actually refers to human emotional needs and for interpersonal relationship and connection between one another, and also being part of a group. So this could include intimacy, affection, and love. And of course, what I'm referring here today in dynamic community is our friendship, our trust, and our respect, and also our acceptance towards one another. So we are yearning for a social group. We want to have a community to satisfy our needs, not just our emotional needs, but also having a personal relationship. So I just want to say humans are never meant to be alone. And I want to say that today you came to a right place, because in Dynamic here is where we value each other, and we want to help you to achieve level 4, which is esteem, and also level 5, which is self-actualization needs. And we want to accomplish things together, and also feeling good and confident about when we give our speech, and also knowing what are our capabilities. In Dynamic, we want to create that platform to help you to achieve your personal growth and reaching your full potential. I just want to share, just like our recent TIL, I think Nikki and Kuching flew all the way from KL to, Kuching. And they just met up with the group in Kuching, and having that, connection, knowing each other, sharing, or even makan durian together, right? So that are the moment that we felt that, we are not just here to learn, but we are also here to create that kind of connection, that kind of trust within one another, so that we feel safe when we are giving a speech or when we are speaking up. So I believe you are here not by a chance, but you are here to be motivated And we are here to have a purpose, and learning together will be more fun if you are not doing it alone. Yeah. So I just want to let you know that whether you are our dynamic members or our visiting guests, you always belong here in Dynamic. Thank you, everyone. That is just one of the quick theme that why I choose to start off this year. Okay, without further ado, I want to pass the time to also our prepared speech speaker. And before that, we want to introduce our role player for today. I hope everyone have your agenda with you. Is it shared in the group? Yeah. If you don't have, you can reach out to Nikki and he shall share with you the agenda for today. So today we have our role players, which is we have our grammarian. She will be introducing, Yvonne will be introducing the word of the day and also to explain her role. Yvonne, the time is yours.
Good afternoon, everyone. As the grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to every speaker. I will take note of any improper use of language and also point out outstanding use of the language. As the grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. The word of the day today is camaraderie, which some of you have already used it. The meaning of camaraderie is a feeling of friendliness towards people you work with or share experience with. So an example of the sentence would be, the camaraderie among dynamic members is truly special. Or another example would be, when you've been climbing alone for hours, there is a tremendous sense of camaraderie when you meet with another climber. That's all for me. Over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Yvonne. And again, this is all my camaraderies of Dynamics. And we hope to ride the journey together as we go. Next, we will have our counter, Benedict. Please explain your role.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the day today and President Melinda. As an counter, my role is to record any filler words such as or, you know, well, so, and so on. Any of these words will be recorded and penalized. Back to you.
Thank you, our counter, Benedict. Don't worry, you will not be penalized. He's just making a joke. Yeah. Next, let's have our timer, Nicholas, to explain his role for today.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'll be your timer for today. Very easy. So if you look at my screen, hopefully you will see behind me that there's a clock going down back there. So basically, I'm going to be timing your speeches. So for example, for table topic, or not table topic today, but for the shout outs today will be 1 to 2 minutes. Things like the prepared speech will be 5 to 7 minutes. When the timer reaches the point of time where it's appropriate, you will see that there will be, the background will turn green, and then as you go further, it will turn yellow, and by the time you're supposed to stop, it will turn red. Then I will also note down the timing for everyone, then later report on that. So that's back to the Toastmaster.
Thank you, Nicholas. That's a very nice timer behind of you. So everyone, please take notes of him because he's important to make sure your speech are on time. Yes, and next we have our general evaluators, as we are very familiar, Adam. Adam, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Melinda. My role as the general evaluator evaluates everything that takes place during the club meeting. I will conduct the evaluation portion of the meeting and is responsible for my evaluation team, the speech evaluators, counter, grammarian, and timer. You will hear from me at the last section of the meeting. Back to you, Melinda.
Thank you, Adam. So we have already explained all the roles for today, and we are very grateful that they help us to run the meeting successfully. Without further ado, let's move straight into the prepared speech today, which we have a lot of good speaker and evaluators which is lined up for today. Firstly, we have our first speaker for today, which is Shirley. Shirley will be evaluated by Lucy. She's doing her level 1 motivational strategies, and let's give support to Shirley because this is her first time doing her first speech. And we will have Lucy to explain the purpose statement for the speech for Shirley.
Thank you, Melinda. Hello, Shirley. So today, Shirley's purpose statement for Icebreaker speech is for her to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speech with the speech title, Melt the Ice. Back to you,
Thank
Melinda.
you, Lucy. Okay, Shirley, are you ready? Good luck on your first speech. And we will have Shirley melt the ice, Shirley. The floor is yours.
All right, thank you, Melinda. And hello to everyone. It's a pretty hot Saturday today. So already the ice melted because of this sun pause, but I'm going to make it further melt, right? So I am 33. I'm a mother to a 4-year-old boy. I'm living in Kochi with my husband and my son. Previously, I worked as a civil engineer, but now I'm working with a bank as a business development executive. And so currently, I can say that I'm a fish out of the water. So the previous work and the current work is different. And due to that, the reasons that bring me to Toastmasters. Now, I love reading. I love rock songs. That's my therapy. And I write stories. So I have 2 work in progress of writing stories. I do fantasy and I do sci-fi. Now, going into the reasons why I joined Toastmasters. At first, I feel like I need guidance in terms of social skills. So I reached out to Jessie. I want to say my massive thanks to Jessie. Jessie is a good friend of mine, and I respect the way that she can present herself out there to everyone and do these communication skills that entice me to become part of Toastmasters. And the other reason is I feel my writing is lacking and I need to really better my English. And so daily use of English is what I aim for. And I want it to be something that I can emulate better and better and improve my writing. And the other reasons is I lack proper public relationship skills. Social skills, I can do it casually, but the proper public relationship skills are the level that I want to reach. And I believe Toastmasters can help me to achieve that goals. And also, I want to insert that what Melinda has presented earlier on, I think the better words for that is self-actualization. So that's the thing that the right correct words for my real aim for the reason of joining Toastmasters. And I see a lot of other people among the Toastmasters member that I can see, I gravitate towards them, that I can be inspired with. And I love that for Toastmasters, and I hope to learn more and more and eventually do a lot more in terms of personal and career progressions. So that's from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Shirley. It was a good, inspiring speech from you, that hearing from you, what motivates you, of course, to be part of this together. And also, Shirley is one of our ESCO, and she's our secretary, and she just took up the challenge when we just proposed her name, and I think it shows so much more greater in her, that she wants to be in a position of not just learning, but also be the leadership and taking part of everything that we do. So give a round of applause to Shirley once again for her speech. Okay. Next we have none other than our all-time favorite Mandy. She's our escort. Also our escort, been serving for treasurer for the consecutive of 2 years. Thank you for her dedication to always being there for us either. And she will be speaking on her leadership development level 2, and her evaluator is Lina, which is our very seasoned evaluator. We can learn a lot from her. And we will have Lina to explain Mandy's speech purpose.
Thank you,
Back to you.
Melinda.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Mandy will be doing a speech that involves understanding your leadership style. So for her, the purpose of this speech is for her to identify her primary leadership style and share some aspects of her leadership style, or discuss leadership styles in general. So Mandy, become leader in you. Mandy, become leader in you, Mandy.
Thank you, Lina. The floor is yours, Mandy. Anytime, please start.
Good evening to all fellow Toastmasters and guests. Have you ever thought what kind of leader you want to be? What is your leadership style? Leadership style refers to the approach and strategy used by the leader to motivate, to guide, and to manage the team and organizations. Different leadership styles can knowingly impact the performance, culture, and morale of the team. During my first job as customer service, I met Missy. She is my manager. She is a strong and demanding woman. She will be the last person arrived to office and the first person arrived to office, last person going back home. She handled the operation by herself. She handled everything from the scratch, from the sales department, purchasing, HR, account, and R&D. I hope that I will be like her one day, that she shows value to me and teaches me so many things, such as how to do work smoothly and handle complaints. My second job, past experience as after-sales service center, we were always having meeting after meeting, even after 6 p.m. During the meeting, we discussed about everything, that all department issue, from front desk to customer service, to parts department, and technician issue. We will discuss about how to talk to customer properly, why was the job card open without close, warranty issue, part regulations issue, parts ordering, repair issue, intake, and self-training. My after-sales manager, Mr. Hoi, usually will let all of us involved, include technicians, so that they will know what the operations is all about. I am in the part divisions departments, and I will need to make sure my departments need to issue solve. For example, if they're in order, and I will need to make sure whatever I order are in stock. And for the car repair, if the stock arrive, I need to inform and update the team. I also cannot order too much order for stock, except for fast-moving items such as for the parts service car use. I learned leadership style from my manager and my colleague. it is a democratic leadership. As a leader, they use the leadership style to make sure the task given able to perform. During the meeting, communications and transparency are involved. But most of the time, final decisions will be on my manager. I have confidence now to how to handle customer and run the service center. During my current work as a indoor customer service sales support, which my company are selling a laminates, floor laminates, and I'm dealing most of the times with salesperson and also a dealer's customer. What are the sample laminate they need, how the payment will be, where should deliver to, why are the laminate different with other brand, who need the laminates, when they need the laminates. I learned that we need to solve a problem logically without argument with customers. I need to become sensible under some circumstances, situations, such as customer make us in difficult situations. My manager, Vanessa, practice democratic leadership style. She will let us independently solve the problem, any situations, by ourselves before she involve herself into these situations. She wants us to independently prepare ourselves and handle customer ourselves. I think this is a good practice because it will always be the personal growth for all the staff there has for our critical thinking. How about you? Have you ever met someone great leader in your work or even in Toastmaster? All of us are different and unique. We just need to explore ourselves. Here in Toastmaster, where leaders are made, and this sentence I will use during Toastmaster meeting. In my past experience as escort team, treasurer, last term in 2022 to 2023, and this year, which is 2023-2024, has VPM Vice President membership, I have learned how to well communicate with members and help members renew membership. But of course, there is a challenge and struggle during the transmission. But I thank you for the great team that I have, which we solve the problem together. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Just believe yourself. Thank you. Back to you, Melinda.
Thank you, Mandy, for sharing us your leadership journey in your workplace and also in Dynamic. I think it truly speaks where leaders are made, and we will continue to, make sure that our members do able to achieve their self-actualization, of course, being here in Dynamic. We have a third speaker today, and I think that would be our last speaker for today. It will be Lim Lina. She's our evaluators, and also she will be giving her speech for today. And our evaluator is none other than Jessie. Jessie, the floor is yours. You can explain Lina's purpose statement.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the evening, Melinda. So Melinda, your speech for today is second speech, okay? Evaluations and feedback second speech. So the purpose of this project is for you to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech, and serve. Let me see, what's the difference between two speeches? You are delivering a speech, right? I suppose the purpose of your speech is for you to demonstrate your ability to deliver an effective, respectful speech evaluations. Speech. Let me see.
No, actually, Jessie, it's the second speech. You are now evaluating my second speech.
Yeah, what matters
right?
most, right? I think what
Yes,
matters,
yes, what matters most.
but I think something wrong with the evaluation form because the purpose statement is says for you to be an evaluator. But never mind. I think I guess I
There's
think I know
another
what is.
one. There's another one.
Because actually I
That
printed
one,
out all your forms.
oh,
I actually printed out your form. One is becoming leader in you, which is for you to deliver construction feedback. And then the other form that you gave me is on evaluation and feedback second speech. The purpose statement is written here. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate the ability to deliver effective respectful speech evaluation speech. Never mind, you can take a look later when you have the
I'll
chance. But
send
never
it to
mind.
you. Yeah, but
Yes,
this will be
correct.
a 5 to 7 minute speech.
Yes, it's a 5 to 7 minutes, please. And I'm expecting something which is motivating and impactful. Yeah, over to you, Lina.
Thank you, Jessie. Okay, so we'll have Lina on the floor. And anytime you're ready, Lina, you may start.
Yeah, thank you, Jessie. Thanks, Melinda. Good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Have you ever stopped to ponder about what truly matters in your life? Is it career success? Is it your family? Or is it money, money, money? Or perhaps something deeper and more meaningful? Today, I would like to share with you my reflections on what matters most and how understanding this can impact our lives. Firstly, to me, foundation of what matters most starts with our personal values and principles. Values can help us navigate through complexities. I recall a time when I was faced with a tough decision at a work interview. I was looking for a new job. The interviewer said to me, "Now quote me a few names of your clients whom you have done corporate work for." It would constitute a breach of confidentiality if I revealed the names of my clients. I thought about it in my heart. This job matters to me, but I would not divulge the confidentiality of my clients' names to the interviewer. So very respectfully, I said to him, "Mr. Interviewer, I am very sorry to say that I'm unable to reveal the names of my clients for confidentiality reasons." Now, make a guess. Did I get the job?
Yes.
Thank you, Yvonne. Indeed, I got a job to my own surprise. But then again, if you look at it, it's your values that actually give you that direction to do the right thing. And it also gives you peace and fulfillment. It's like having a moral compass that points us in the right direction. So that is what matters a lot to me: personal values and principles. Next, I would like to talk about relationships and connections. Yeah, just now Melinda asked me why I stayed in Toastmasters. Why are we in Toastmasters? I think what truly matters most is the relationships and the connections that we cultivate. In our fast-paced world, it's so easy to get caught up in the pursuit of career goals, material success, often at the expense of our personal relationships. But at the end of the day, when you reflect upon it, it's the moments that we share with loved ones, with our friends, with our colleagues, that bring the greatest joy and satisfaction. Allow me to share a personal story of my late mom before she passed away in 2006. She said something to me that I remember until today. When I bring her out, as usual, on a Saturday morning, I always allocate time for her. So she said to me, "Ma, Lina, Mom is so happy. Despite your busy schedule, you find time for me to bring me shopping, to bring me to eat my favorite foods. I really appreciate what you're doing. I was like, oh, my mom is so open-minded. She said something that, she was able to share her love and mention that, she appreciates me. And then she added, even if you do not present any offerings after I'm gone, I am contented because what you have done for me is enough. I chose her because I felt it was taboo. Turns out my mom was more open-minded because she says nothing is taboo about being open and frank with your loved ones and to say what we feel before it's too late. It was a profound moment. I realized the value of time that I spend with my loved ones. Those simple everyday moments, having dinner together, or just talking about our day became cherished memories. Strong relationships offer us support, love, and a sense of belonging that cannot be replaced. I believe those of you who have been on the durian adventure with me, I'm sure you all cherish those moments. And I do too. And the durians became even more fragrant and nice with the company of good friends. Yeah, I'm sure all of you feel the same, when we have that camaraderie with Toastmasters, with friends, with our family. And next, having mentioned that, I would also like to mention that it brings about health and well-being as well. When we bond well with our family members, when we have good relationships with our friends. So what matters most to me is also health and well-being. Now, without good health, all the success and wealth in the world mean very little. A few years ago, I had a health scare. It was a wake-up call. It made me prioritize my physical and mental health, incorporating a little bit of exercise, having quite a well-balanced diet, and mindfulness practices into my daily routine. So it's a reminder we should never take our well-being for granted. Therefore, in conclusion, what matters most in life isn't the bank balance or the titles we accumulate. It's making time for the people we care about, staying true to our values, and taking good care of our health. Now, ladies and gentlemen, have you said I love and appreciate you to the people that you love and appreciate? I urge you all to take that step to send a message or say I love you, I appreciate you, and the magic words of thank you to express your gratitude. Before I hand back the session to our Toastmaster of the afternoon, allow me to share a quote by John F. Kennedy. We must find time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. And to all of you, thank you for making a difference in my life.
Wow, thank you, Lena. It was just so nice to hear from you. And I always love Lena's speech, like from the last one she has spoken. It's also it's just, when you're not paying attention, you will have to pay attention no matter what. Because it's just speaking right into, what we're supposed to live and how we should, live our life. And I think that's something that is so meaningful. Yeah, thanks, Lena, once again for the speech. And we have come to conclusion for all our 3 speakers today. Let's give a round of applause to all our speakers today. We have Shirley, Mandy, and Lena. Thank you once again. And now we will have our timer. You can submit your timer report in the group chat. And also, we want to vote for our favorite speaker for today. And we will have Alvaro to actually launch the Slido. in the group chat.
Okay, Melinda. Let me share it.
We want to also at this time welcome Kennison, our area D1 director. Yeah, there, say hello to us.
Hey, hello. I just sat back down to my computer. What's happening?
Oh, really? It's kicking you out and in.
Well, I just finished a meeting, like a business conference, and there, for the first time in my life, someone recognized me in public. Someone just, hey, good afternoon, area D1 director, and I was like, oh, okay.
Wow.
I think what I realized from this is that it's a small world, and just like Lina's speech, it's those that make a difference in our lives, and we should also ask ourselves what difference can we make in others' lives, because we are connected to everyone, even though we may not feel like it, even though this is an online platform and we are seeing everyone through Zoom, we are connected, and we can make a difference in each other's lives.
Wow, indeed. Thank you, Ganeshan, for sharing. And I think it's the level 4 self-esteem that we want to reach, which is we felt like, you know, we are here together, and that's where we felt like it's something that we achieve. I think it's a self-achievement. So, and people recognize you because of certain things you have done throughout. Yeah. And I saw Samuel Wong actually is in here. And I just want to say welcome. I'm sure you are a guest, and I'm sure you are invited by Lucy, perhaps. You are nodding your head. Yeah. Okay, welcome, Samuel. We will leave some time for you later to introduce yourself. And the link is up for the Slido to vote for your favorite speaker. You can vote, whoever you think worth the price, worth the shout out, of course. And I'm sure everyone did a great job delivering their speech. Okay, so before we actually move into our break, we will have Lucy to give evaluation for Shirley because she has to leave early. So we will leave the spot for her first to give an evaluation for Shirley. The floor is yours, Lucy.
I think can we all like stand up and give Shirley a standing ovation because this is her first speech.
Yay. Stand up.
Congratulations, Shirley. Okay,
Thank
now she's
you.
going to ask a question. What is Shirley's previous occupation?
Civil engineer.
Very
Civil
good.
engineer.
Pay attention. And second question, how old is her child?
4.
Very good, Mama. And the third question, what is she working as right now?
Business development.
Awesome, fantastic. You are all very attentive. Congratulations to Shirley. I think you really met your speech objective. Just by listening to this speech of yours, I have a better understanding of who you are, and most importantly, what is your goal here in Toastmasters. You actually caught my attention because you say you love to write stories. How many of immediately the person that came to mind is Nikki? Oh, you guys have the same interest in writing stories. I wonder that's why you two click. And also when you share that you are here to improve your English, again, it's like, wow, for me, your English is already very good. You use idioms like fish out of the water, and I think you have very good English, but you're still here to constantly improve yourself, though you have a 4-year-old kid and just settling down in a new job. I really admire you a lot, Shirley. Thank you for sharing your goals with us. And let us talk about what I love about your speech. It's definitely your authenticity. You spoke from your heart. You crafted out your speech rather well, I would say. But as of course, we have to look at some areas for improvement. Maybe it's like the timing. I was looking at the timer's report. It's 3 minutes, 17 seconds. So you're given 4 to 6 minutes. Yeah, you can just elaborate a little bit more. This is a fantastic opportunity for us to get to know you a little bit better. And I guess you say you love stories. Definitely, you know the tips and tricks on how to include stories in your speeches. Yeah, so perhaps when you talk about maybe a little, don't have to be a lot, have to be selective though, because we are constrained by the time. Either a little bit about your boy or a little bit about why you would want to get out from engineering to go into a business world that is totally from a different perspective, work line. Yeah, just a little to spice up your stories. But all in all, I would just encourage you to continue practicing your speeches, refining your speeches, enjoy sharing your stories with us, and enjoy the camaraderie here in Dynamic. Congratulations.
Thank
you,
you.
Lucy. Wow. Yeah, we have come to our break, but before that, we want to take a group photo. It looks very nice. Today we have many new faces, and a lot of us are joining us here today. Yeah, we have also our youngest Toastmaster here.
Baby Ashley, youngest Toastmaster.
Yeah, baby Ashley. Okay, we will have Alvaro or
Okay,
Nikki.
hey everyone.
I'm not sure Alvaro or Nikki can take the.
Alvaro will be taking.
Will be
Let me
taking.
do it, Melinda.
Does Samuel want to turn on his webcam also?
Yeah, Samuel,
If
you
Samuel is
can turn
comfortable.
on, and Nicholas,
Okay.
you can turn on your webcam.
Oh, Nicholas got two.
Oh yeah,
got two.
sorry. I didn't see you. I'm like, wait. Okay. Oh,
Okay,
Samuel
Samuel
can't turn
say
on.
he
It's
can't.
okay.
Yeah.
No worries. We
Hi.
will. Yeah. Alvaro, you are taking, right? Or
Okay.
Nikki?
Can you
Okay,
hear my
Alvaro.
voice?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're taking it. So
Okay.
we will have one like, the formal one, and then we have another one, a bit more fun one.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do the first one. Smile everyone, and 1, 2, 3.
Okay, you want to have a chat? If
Okay.
it's okay, then we'll have the fun one.
Wait a minute. First, the second one is go. Okay, let's do the second one. And 1, 2, and 3.
Cool. You got it, Alvaro? Yeah?
I got it. I got it.
We got all the nice, handsome, pretty photo inside. Yeah? Okay, we'll have our break. And before we move on to our second part, you can take a break, go to the toilet, continue your conversation here. And we will meet back each other at, what's the time? Let me see. Shall we go for 5 minutes break? Yes?
Nikki, we cannot hear you.
Oh, sorry. No, or maybe Nicholas can help us to set a 5-minute timer also. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Alvaro can play a little music. Hi, Janice. You are invited by...
Invited by Lina, actually.
Lina. Oh, okay. You are already a Toastmaster?
Yes, I joined quite recent.
Oh, recently. Okay, in Lina's post. You have any
Yes.
club already? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Sarawak Energy's SEB Toastmasters.
Oh, nice. Thank you for coming to visit us. We are an online club. So yeah, anytime if you want to join an online meeting, you can always feel free to drop by. It's every Saturday. No, it's second and fourth week of Saturday. It's 2 to 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You are working as?
I'm a compliance executive in SEB. Yeah.
Compliance.
Compliance.
Oh, compliance. Okay, compliance executive. Oh, I must be very strict, right? Like, okay, you must do this, do that.
Okay, a lot of.
Do you think you are? Do you think you are someone very strict, or you can be fun also?
Maybe I'm quite rigid.
You're quite rigid.
I want to be fun.
Oh, okay. Then you can join us. We are here, flexible, and you can always be crazy about it.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to mention, Lucy also did send me the link to today's Toastmasters meeting.
Toastmasters.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Lucy, for doing that.
Great vibe. I like that your theme of the day was really, really, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, nice. All right.
It make someone to feel at home when they join.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah. Always I think that's what we want to have. Like, we want to that everyone felt, Saturday afternoon is listening to your jazz music and having a cup of coffee and learning and doing things together. Yeah.
How old is your
baby?
boy? Yeah,
It's a
baby.
girl.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. It's Ashlyn.
Ashley.
Yeah, Ashlyn. Yeah.
Okay.
She is 9 months now. About 9 months.
Oh, wow.
She's very active. She's like
adorable.
Thank you. Moving around. Are you married or?
No.
Okay, so you have someone?
Not at the moment.
It's okay.
Melinda doing her love guru thing.
Oh.
Matchmaker, is it?
I used to.
Yeah, Melinda is an expert matchmaker.
No, actually, being matchmaker, right, is match anyone that's available. So if this room, anyone is available, you just match it.
Ben always become Melinda's victim. Correct, not Ben. Okay, Ben is not around.
You know what? Actually, that
Good experience
encourages.
lah, Ricky. Good experience. Actually. Not also you need to develop lah.
Yeah. Understand.
Make friends lah.
True.
Yeah lah, Ben. So long never hear from you.
Yeah, later I'll share a bit lah, if you permit.
Of course lah, share. Always Ben will share his love stories last time as we hear his speeches.
This time no more lah.
Different speech, different story. Yeah, you should start giving some of your speech.
Melinda, which profession are you from?
My background is a nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So,
I no longer practice, as in clinically, like bedside. I do more on health education, on the phone. Mostly it's just coordination, negotiating, arranging, helping them to close the gap in cares and helping them to get whatever they needed in health.
So you are attached to any health centers here in Kuching?
Yes. No, I'm not in Kuching. I'm in KL. So yeah, we have members who is from KL, and also we have people who is from Jakarta also. So it's actually everyone around. Yeah. So yeah.
Which part of KL are you based in?
I'm not sure you heard of Setapak.
Setapak.
Area.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Setapak. You heard of it before? You often come down?
I used to work in KL for some years back.
before.
Oh,
before I come
okay,
to
okay.
Kuching. Yeah.
Okay.
So know a bit
I-
about KL.
I'm sure you like Kuching compared to KL, right?
Yeah, I like it here quite
You like
nice.
it here? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
KL, it was okay. I mean, when at the start of starting your career, then you get exposure to
Yes.
way of life there. Yeah, maybe now I prefer to a bit more steady paced.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a nice place.
Yeah, I'm sure. Kuching is like always for me, it's like the feeling of a bit more relaxed, not so stressed. Yeah, and meeting people is yeah. Okay, I can see Nicholas has raised his hand and say, okay, the time is up. So welcome everyone back here again to our second part of our meeting. And we will continue on with our dynamic shout out sessions. Like what I mentioned before, this is something new that we want to just, throw it out to our normal educational meeting because I think having a meeting should be always be creative and always have different ways that as long as the objective is making our members able to have the space to speak and to practice their public speaking skill. I think we just want to have that corner for our members, as again we want to recognize all our members. And I sometimes felt that members are part are our core, and they're supposed to be given the space to share more about themselves, because we want to build that friendship with them, and that's where we want to get to know them, and that's where we want to know not just what is happening here in Dynamic, but also how about your life out there. And that's where also we can speak about, as long as something is a learning for every one of us. And today, with Dynamic Shout Out, we have our ESCOR to actually share about their leadership journey. Yeah, so also it's a space for you today to actually get to know our ESCOR and why they are in this leadership journey together with us. So we have actually lined up for them 4 questions. Yeah, and let me see. Just let me roughly share the questions with you. So we have asked them to prepare a little about themselves, 1 to 2 minutes of each ESCOR, choosing one of the questions below. We want to know, you can share about what inspired to take up this role as an ESCOR, and what are your expectations to learn from this role. And also, if you are a recurring ESCOR, you might want to share what have you gained so far in your leadership journey, and what is your most favorite part throughout your Toastmaster leadership journey. So we will go by order in our ESCOR list. And after each ESCOR has finished, you can just mute your mic, and then we'll have another one to open your mic to speak. Yep. Okay, you have that in the group chat also. So of course, let the president roll out this. Okay. Let me. Yeah, you can take a cup of water, take a breather, and we will get to this.
I think Nicholas need to help us with the time as well. The one.
Oh yeah, it will be the whole sessions will be probably you just time the whole sessions. Yeah. Otherwise, he will also need to speak at the same time. It will be a bit just time the whole sessions. It will be Nikki, correct me, am I wrong? 20 minutes?
18 minutes.
18 minutes. Okay, we shall start now. Okay, so this will be recorded and we are doing a try run also that we want this to be, edited and then we want to put it up online so that we can remember back and, share it out to our friends out there and so on. Okay, let me start. Hi everyone, my name is Melinda Chin. I joined Toastmaster in year 2021. And since then, I was involved in the leadership journey. In the previous leadership, I was the Vice President of Membership, Treasurer, and Secretary. In this current term, I took on the challenge to lead the President of Dynamic. My most favorite part throughout my Toastmaster journey is the value of togetherness. In leadership, you cannot be alone. You need to have a team. And in a team that is willing to do things together and willing to put in the hard work behind the scene, making sure that the educational meetings are bringing value to our members. Besides, we also want to create this space and this atmosphere that are safe and comfortable for our members to fulfill their learning purpose and ultimately achieving their full potential. I am very fortunate to have a great team this year to work through our ideas, trying out new things together. I also value the spirit of let's do it together. It resonates my personal motto in life. You never know how far you can go unless you try. And as the team spell, together we will achieve more. To a greater year ahead dynamic.
All right. Thank you to Melinda. All right. So I'll be taking the next one. My name is Nikki, and I'm taking the VP Education role in Dynamic this term. In my previous roles, I had also served in a district level as a Public Relations Manager, PRM. Last term, I was also the Area D1 Director. In my opinion, the best part about doing Toastmasters together is when you meet like-minded, passionate, on-fire friends to do it together. You come together and then you want to achieve great things together. In the presence of one another, iron sharpens iron, your fire makes another person's fire burn even brighter. And to me, my favorite part about Toastmasters journey is always when you set seemingly impossible goals to achieve together. Perhaps at the current situation, you have no idea how you're going to get there, but you look at the people around you. These are the people that you want to journey together and do great things together, just like what Melinda shared, do things together. Last term, when I was serving as the area director, I told Jessie was my last term division director. I say, I have no idea how we are going to achieve our distinguished goals together yet, because that was only at the beginning of the term. But let's have faith and let's make things happen. And look at what happens. At the end of the term, we managed to achieve President's Distinguished Area and Division together. And this is why I would say one of the most enriching leadership journey we enjoyed and we experienced. And this term, when I was discussing with Dynamic President Melinda, she shared that she has intentions to build our club membership all the way to charter strength 20 members. I asked her this question, are we being too ambitious? She said, it's okay. Let's cast the vision first so that everybody knows what we are aiming for. We'll figure out the ways later. And I'm sure it's the same for many of us in our Toastmasters journey. The best part is not just the programs or the things the club meetings that we join, but the best part is always when you find that impossible goals to set and achieve together. You have no idea how to achieve it. You do not know what to expect, but you look at the people around you and you say that it's all right. Let's have faith and make it happen together. So that's all from my side. Let's hand over to the next person, VPPR, Nicholas.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nicholas Tian, and I'll be the VPPR for the upcoming term. It is an honor to be elected for this role. And I hope that I will be able to fulfill my duties to the utmost of my abilities. So the question that I got was, what inspired me to choose this role? First off, I'm an introvert. Might not look it, but whoa. Sorry, they got an alarm on my side. Sorry. Okay, never mind. It's okay. Technically, I'm supposed to be good at technical stuff, but then suddenly there was an alarm that rang, so I was a bit messed up. So I'm not comfortable in this position, as I think if I was before what I was doing, like before I joined Toastmasters, I would be so what do you call this? Messed up. So like my brain is like completely, oh my God, this is happening, this is a mess. But after joining Toastmasters, it has helped me to grow my self-confidence, and it has helped me to learn how to do presentations. So when things happen that go outside of my control, I am still in control for myself. And that is what I've been learning in Toastmasters, when I was here. And now, as your VPPR, not because I'm good at public relations, but it's an opportunity to step out further into outside of my comfort zone, to push me to not only share about Toastmasters to my friends and family, but also to the world as well. But another thing I wanted to do as well is to build a camaraderie, because you see, in this role, I'm going to have to talk to a lot of people, like maybe Alfaro, who knows how to do editing, or with Nikki, who has all the PNG files and all these things. So I hope to build a better relationship with the people in Toastmasters as well. So I just want to end with this, like what I've learned in Toastmasters, making mistakes and learning from them. And I hope that I'll be able to help Toastmasters, specifically Dynamic Toastmasters, to reach out to more people as well. And that's it. Thank you.
Hi everyone again. It's Shirley. I'm the secretary for this term. So truthfully, this is my first joining with Toastmasters, and also by luck, I'm the secretary. So I did not expect to get this role. But one thing about myself is I'm a person who likes to do whatever that thrown at me. I never said no to any invitation. I never said no. I'm not saying that every invitation I will accept, but for the most part, I always said, oh, it's a good thing. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see how to say it's not something that not giving me any bad in return, but I see anything that come to me as challenge as beneficial things. So when I received the invitation for Toastmasters and given the opportunity for the role as secretary, I said yes. And I believe in Toastmasters, I can develop myself as a person to be more in tune when I talk to anyone within my circle, outside my circle, to strangers, to business owners, because that's part of my career. I need to talk to others, even on things that I don't know about, things I know about, things I should know about. All those things encourage me to, okay, I need to be with those people that encourage me to talk a lot. And I have this faith in Toastmasters, and I hope from this role I can be a lot more than I am today and grow in career and personal and everything that I do. And maybe someday you might see my books published. I hope so. And all these things are that I really want to achieve for my experience in Toastmasters. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Mandy Tang. I'm a treasurer in this EXCO of this term. I joined Toastmaster year of 2022. What is my most favorite parts throughout my journey in Toastmaster leadership journey is friendship and great bonding moments between the club members, visitors, and guests. Communication skill and personal growth, which I'm more confident now. During this coaching trip, last 2 weeks, it is my privilege to meet the Toastmaster Coaching Club members, which I know them like 2 years ago, which I met them finally face to face, which by that I usually meet them just online. It was all about food and everyone was so excited. I managed to do what I wanted in coaching. Before the trip, I do send all my to-do list to Lina. Really thank you for Lina that planned all the things, and I'm glad that she really fulfilled it. That I right there, I would like to go for seafood, eat laksa Sarawak, eat durian, kolomi, and kampuami in Kuching. It was such a memorable trip for me because it created a friendship and bonding within us. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm Alvaro. As Nikki said before, I'm from Jakarta. So first of all, I'm really sorry if my English is not as good as all of you. So my role is here as the Sergeant at Arms, or SAA. Actually, it's not something about military, or because this is community-based, it's not something about security or something like that. But my role is all about preparing this meeting to run well, such as technical things like link Zoom or polling like before, or etc. And Sandy, the former president, is my best friend, is someone who inspired me to take this role, because previously we have the same background, we came from the same place, and English was always a problem for both of us. So that motivated me. If he can do it, why can I do it? And my expectation is to learn, my expectation to learn from this role is to become a good planner and become a good problem solver. Also to make all of you to be comfortable in every meeting. Because this is a new thing for me to take this role from an international community. So I ask you for a guidance. If there's anything I can improve in my role, please don't mind to reaching out. Thank you for everyone.
All right, thank you very much for all the sharing from the excos. Okay, I believe that you all have heard all the personal sharings. The reason Melinda wanted to kickstart with all the excos is so that to kind of like set the tone and the standard. So right now, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna open it up to the floor, and I'm sure that some of you here are also have your own story and your own experience to share as well. So instead of a standard table topics, we're doing it more like a personal sharing. So maybe we can hear about like maybe 2 or 3 persons from the floor. Okay, so the question you can pick up is, of course, I changed the word leadership in case if you don't want to share too much on leadership. Number 1, what have you gained so far in your Toastmasters journey? Okay, or you can answer, what is your most favorite part throughout your Toastmasters journey? Okay, so I'm going to give 10 seconds to see if there's any volunteers. You can raise out your hand. If not, I will volunteer you. Okay, all right, so 10 seconds. All right, any volunteer that wants to go first? You can just read. All right, John. All right, let's hear from John.
Yeah, gentlemen, ladies, and I actually, it feels like come back to a Toastmasters Zoom meeting. And then also from, I feel that most of the ESCO who has actually talked so much about the ESCO roles. And then, it brings me back to the time I was in Toastmasters. I was there from 2015 until 2020 with Hongbiu. Then I served as a treasurer for 2 terms and 1 term as VP. So Hongbiu at the time, we have a few change of presidents, like Awang, we have this Shirley Wong, then I think we also have, who else? Dunstan was not, but Dunstan, I think most of you know, he was a district governor at that time for D87, I think, so past governor. And throughout the journey in Toastmasters, I feel that the spirit of Toastmasters is about camaraderie. Like you say, the club members giving you this boost in your training, and then you have that guidance in your speeches. You have the guidance to become more confident whenever we talk, whenever we use our English at this level. So I think the role of EXCO is also important in the meeting because it will help the members to be on their feet most of the time, keeping track of their speeches and their time. So in fact, it helps a lot throughout our life, throughout our career. So in fact, I'm a retired man. I was in the bank for many years. So most of the time I do presentations. So from Toastmasters experience and training, it helps. It helped me to be able to communicate well, especially with my fellow subordinates or colleagues, and even to talk to the boss at a more confident level. So Toastmasters is something great. Yeah. So also a good chance to become friends, and to build that kind of camaraderie in the club. That's all for my sharing. Back to you, Nikki.
All right, thank you so much. Let's give a big hand to John for sharing something so personal. I want to say that no matter, sometimes even if we take a break in between, I want to say once a Toastmasters, always a Toastmaster. You're always welcome.
So I belong, So
Yes.
that's why I belong to Toastmaster.
Yes, correct. All right, thank you so much to John for sharing. All right, let's hear from the second person from the floor. Okay, I'm going to give 10 seconds for anybody to volunteer if you have. If not, I will probably... Okay, let's hear from Janice.
Okay, thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I just want to share that I recently joined Toastmasters, very new to Toastmasters. And I also recently been appointed as EXCO for my Toastmasters Club, Sarawak Energy Toastmasters Club. So the reason I joined Toastmasters is to become a better, more effective communicator. What I have gained so far from my Toastmasters journey is really the meeting different people from various backgrounds. And every time I go to a Toastmasters meeting, the camaraderie between all the speakers, whether you are members or whether you are new to the Toastmasters, it's really shine through and made people who are new very comfortable. And my most favorite part of the Toastmasters is that it provides this safe and very positive environment for us to be able to practice our speech. I am actually also quite an introvert. I don't usually speak a lot, and my public speaking skills is also not very good. And that was one of the reasons I joined Toastmasters. But when I joined Toastmasters, so far I have enjoyed the camaraderie among the members and the guests, and also I think I gained more from just the skills of being a better speaker, but I also I think the most precious thing about Toastmasters meeting is the friendships and the connections that you build. And even this is my first meeting, but I do feel I also belong here. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much to Janice, our new member, and sharing that she really feels comfortable. Thank you very much to all the Toastmasters here for building this community where people can feel safe, can feel warm, and can find friendship. And true enough, I want to say that Toastmasters is a place where you can hear introverts, even for some of us who are a bit more introvert, we can voice out and structure our thoughts properly where people have a listening opportunity, right? Because sometimes in social setting, it's more of like, who is the loudest, get to speak, that kind of thing. But in Toastmasters, you are heard. Your voice is heard. All right, so let's have one more from the floor. Okay, 10 seconds for anyone to volunteer. If not, I will propose somebody. Okay, third volunteer. Anybody who wants to go for it? Okay. No. I would like to request whether either Ben or Yvonne, would you like to go for it?
I can go for it.
Okay, let's hear from them.
Yeah, so I 5 years, if not exact. I start joining in the year 2019. Then I was actually very active in these 3 years because of the MCO or whatever you call. We cannot go out. I want to improve my public speaking skills. Why I joined Toastmaster first? Because I don't have actually a real goal before I joined Toastmaster. My life was actually chaotic, turbulent, you can say. I don't know what I want to achieve. So another reason I joined Toastmaster is I want to join Toastmaster is to see the people around me, a lot of professionals, what I can get from him or her, so that I know what I'm doing, what job I want to do. But thanks to be Toastmaster, I finally actually attend few goals already in my pocket. So actually, why in the end I decide to be less active in this few months, because I'm focusing on my career and also no time to join first. In these 2-3 months, I have another new goal coming up actually, but it's an exam. So I hope I can pass, but I will try my very best. If everything goes well, back to plan, and I hope in the future I can come back as active as before in Toastmaster and see you guys more face to face or even online and whatever. Do more speech, get more escrow. But nevertheless, I really thank you all of you to give me support in these 5 years. Whatever I feel down or whatever, you guys give me advice. You guys don't actually leave me alone, and I'm very, very touched and thankful for that. So once again, I actually thank you very much for inviting me to undertake the role of the accountant today. So in the future, I hope I will be more active. I hope next year I can come back in the active mode. But this year, nevertheless, I will need a big time off to focus on my career. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much to Ben for sharing. Of course, Melinda asked me to shout out that Ben and Yvonne are our dynamic past presidents. Of course, I will say that whatever that we learn in Toastmasters, it is supposed to be transferable to your career and things like that. So I want to say that we definitely, as Toastmasters family, we support whatever your development in your career goals and growth. So when you come back to be with us, it's really all about the friendship. So no problem. Don't ever feel bad for needing to take some time for your career development. I will say this is what you are supposed to do. All right. I feel a bit itchy. I feel like I want to hear from Yvonne. Do you all want to hear from Yvonne? I know we are running a bit behind time, but no worries. Let's hear from Yvonne because she's really today our special guest appearance. So over to you, Yvonne.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, I'll make it short and simple. I think, once again, thank you, Nikki, for special invitation and looking at the team today. You belong here. I said perfect timing. I mean, everything's arranged that I'm able to attend. Yeah, so what kept me here is, of course, the camaraderie among all of you. I mean, we started together, our band. Yeah. When we started the club. I mean, so why did I join at the first place is also because of friends, because Lucy invited me. So what was the most favorite part throughout my journey is friends, meeting new friends too, meeting all of you here, getting to know Lina, Adam, Mandy. If not for Toastmasters, I wouldn't know all of you. Yeah, so meeting new people, that's my favorite part. Second is to listen to stories. Yeah, whenever I listen to all of you, I'm amazed, I'm in awe by your different life experiences, things that I cannot do, but I can experience through your stories, and I enjoy listening to all of you. Yeah, so those are my 2 favorite parts, meeting new friends and also listening to stories. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much to Yvonne. I just want to say that when I first joined Dynamic, me and Melinda first joined Dynamic, she's the one that made us feel very, very welcome. We weren't planning to stay long at first, but because Yvonne is so welcoming and so nice to us, we decided that, okay, we will stay and build Dynamic together until today. Okay, so thank you very much, Yvonne, for sharing. All right, so it ends our dynamic shout-out session. Does Melinda have anything want to add? If not, we pass the time to our general evaluator. Melinda,
Yeah,
anything?
I'm good, and I felt thank you everyone for sharing this moment together. And a tip, if you want to bring back your someone to come back to your dynamic, you just have to ask them to click the role players and they will be back here. And hope to see you guys again. And I think without further ado, I'll pass the time to Adam and her beautiful girl. So the time is yours, Adam.
Thank you, Melinda. We are now at the final session of the day, and I'm glad to be your general evaluator. We will start with the evaluation of our speakers. May I first invite the evaluator for our second speaker today, Lina, evaluating Mandy.
Thank you, Adam. What Mandy did was to speak in a calm and clear voice. Don't you all agree with me? And she feels, I think, very comfortable and confident with the audience. This is what she did well. Mandy, what you might want to work on would be to include a scenario or a story of how your supervisor includes everybody in the discussion. You might want to have something like that, a story. And to elevate your speech to a higher level, I think it would be nice to see some gestures from you and injection of vocal variety. I noted that since this is an online thing, the use of notes is very tempting. So I would encourage you to do away with notes and try to speak naturally without just notes, because I see you looking at your notes, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So the tendency of virtual meeting is to rely on notes. Try not to rely so much on your notes. Now, I think you have met your speech objective. What you did well was to identify the leadership, what leadership style that your supervisor has, which you mentioned the democratic style, and the fact that you gain confidence through learning from her. So all in all, this is, you have met the speech objective. So Mandy, congratulations on completing your project. Okay, back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Lina. And we have our next evaluator, which will be very busy. Jessie, would you need extra time? We can move on to the table topic evaluator.
Actually, I think I can start with my evaluations.
Okay, great. Let's have Jessie.
Sorry for being
evaluate you.
busy.
No, because you have like double roles. So Jessie, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator Adam. So today I will be evaluating Lina's 2 speeches basically, because her evaluations, I'm going to evaluate her evaluations, which has performed, I think, few seconds ago. And then another one is on her speech, the second speech. So I just want to clarify one thing. Actually, the evaluation feedback is a sessions, and then inside these sessions, there are 2 speeches to deliver. One is her second speech, which she has to deliver her second speech based on her first speech feedback, and then the second one is her evaluator speech. That is how I understand this is your speech requirement. So I would like to evaluate your second speech first. Okay, first thing is, I love your concept actually throughout the whole speech. I love the way that you saying that value and principle is the moral compass that can help us to navigate in complexities. That statement touched me a lot. To me, a person a general people is in this world, you must have principle. You must have some principle you would like to hold on, because that is your value that will sustain you, especially when you are in difficult situations. So I love the way how Lina actually expressed this, how to say, emphasize on this point. And then also can see that actually Lina, she can engage well with the audience. What I can see is that actually audience, like what Melinda say, if you don't feel like pay attention, but somehow you will still be paying attention because Lina is sharing her personal story, and that is the things that actually touch us a lot, including myself. And then even though Lina is not using any fancy public speaking skills, but by sharing her personal story with her mother, her late mother, right, Lina, right? So that actually touched me a lot. Yeah. What I think Lina can work on is actually, Lina, I think because your speech is more on personal sharing sessions. So personal sharing sessions, actually, you can try to introduce more dialogue. Instead of like you telling the stories, but you can actually introducing dialogue. That is how actually audience like us, we can actually imagine how the conversations look like. How are you interacting with your late mom? And then also, you can only talk about the life principles or the philosophies that you have conclude from your experience, your life experience at the end of the sessions. And then that will be more impactful, I suppose, for your speech. And then to challenge yourself, I have a few suggestions here. Maybe you can share just one story. Second, and you try to create dialogue and then create climax for that story. And then after that, you end with a lesson learned. That will be a good speech. And then actually, I would challenge that if it's possible, try to use the script and transform it into a contest speech, and then use this speech for contest. It will be a very good one. And lastly, I also heard about you share about Musang Kim. I'm really looking forward to have a time for you. You introduce some Musang Kim, good Musang Kim to me. Okay, thank you. And then I think I have done with my first evaluations. Okay, and then can I move on with my second evaluations, Nicholas? Because you're still timing me at the, yeah, okay, thank you. So Lina's, I would like to evaluate Lina's on her evaluations to Mandy just now. I love the way how actually Lina begin her evaluations with questions. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is I love the way also how actually Lina pointed out one of the issue which I would like to bring out also, that Mandy is actually have the tendency to referring to her script. So to me, if you really want to be excel in public speaking, okay, try not to use script, because that is how you can improve. Imagine if you are using script all the time, then you will lose the opportunities. In fact, no one is judging us actually, but we are answerable to ourselves. You might lose a very good opportunity for you to talk with script free. So maybe for Mandy, that is on top on Lina's suggestions, I will also suggest that maybe you can try to aim for script free in future. And then also Lina's also talking about include a scenario and vocal varieties in Mandy's script, which I agree with Lina as well. But perhaps, Lina, I would suggest that maybe you can elaborate more on that, because maybe for Mandy, she might not know how to apply it in her speech. Like for example, when you talk about include a scenario and then vocal varieties, in which part, in which sessions, can you provide an example? Or maybe you say for this certain part, you think that she can include some vocal variety or she can include some dialogue. You can actually give the example so that she knows how actually she can apply it in her script. And then also try to elaborate more and then give her more example as well. And also one thing is, maybe you also can comment on Mandy's how the way she appeared to us today. I can, from my screen, I can see that Mandy's camera seems blurring. I'm not sure whether is it my problems only, or the rest of you also face the similar problems. I can see that Mandy's camera seems a bit blurry, so maybe you can comment on that as well, because your evaluation is quite short. It's good that you can actually optimize your evaluation sessions and then make it more beneficial to Mandy. Overall, I think Lena, you did a good evaluations, and if you can improve from all the points that I provided to you, you can be a very eloquent evaluators. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to evaluate you also, Lena. So nice to hear from your evaluations and also your speech. And thank you. And I would like to pass my time back to Chingy. Thank you.
Thank you, Jessie. You can finally catch a breath because you've been doing 2 evaluations at the same time. Thank you and appreciate it very much. May we have our grammarian Yvonne to share her report. How are we doing today, Yvonne?
Hello. Hold on. Since I took a break from Dynamic, I've not used Zoom. Okay. I was actually initially wanted to share my PowerPoint, but that's fine. So today I'd like to share some good use of the language as mentioned by one of the speaker just now. Yeah, one good use would be I'm a fish out of water is an expression to show that someone is feels out of place. And another good use of language would be it is something that I want to emulate. So it's something that I want to imitate. And a sentence that I really like, values can help us navigate through complexities. Another example of good use of language, I will not divulge the information. I will not reveal the information. Another one, iron sharpens iron. So it's a process where people challenge each other to motivate each other, and also to cast the vision, which is to communicate clear vision in order to inspire and motivate others to work towards a common goal. So for us to improve, I want to be inspired with, I think it's more suitable, I want to be inspired by. The second one, during my current work has, I think we can omit the word during, we can go straight, my current work has something. And next, have you ever met? I think it should be have you ever met? Sorry, I sound like an English teacher. As for the word of the day, camaraderie, I'm glad that most of us have used the word camaraderie throughout the meeting. So Jessie, Melinda, Lina, Lucy, Nicholas, they have all used it once. John and Janice used it twice. If I have missed any one of you, I apologize. So that's all from me. Back to you, Adam.
Thank you, Yvonne. Let us have our counter Ben to share his report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. For today's session, seems that a lot of people in this meeting is doing quite well. Less filler words. So I'll go through in detail one by one. First is a TOD, Melinda. You have 4 R's, 3 arms, 2 you know, and 5 source, and 1 okay. First speaker Shirley has 3 R's, 3 arms, and 5 source. Lina only has 2 source. Lucy, 1 source. Last and not least, JC, the evaluator, has 4 R's, 4 arms, 1 source, and 4 endend. So all in all, I think we are doing well in the speech, and this is a very common mistake. So well done. Back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Before we move on to my final comments on the meeting, I would like to invite all of you to vote for our most favorite evaluator for this afternoon. So Afaro have sent in the link, and our timers have sent in the report for our timing. Please vote for your most favorite evaluator. Okay, great. Let me give some comments about today's meeting. We have great amount of attendees, 17 audiences. Well, halfway through the meeting, we have less, but it is a good start for our first meeting for the term. Melinda is such a kind and graceful lady. She always make you feel appreciated in every meeting. She's very kind, and she always praises any speakers And that is one value that I find very exciting about her. As a Toastmasters of the day, she shared her theme focuses on the pinnacle, the esteem and self-realization. The way she explained it is very clear why she chose the theme. We all understand why she chose the theme. And later on in the session, it was all revolving around that. So very fixed to the theme. When you see the schedules this afternoon, you see a lot of prepared speeches. Something that I learned throughout my time in Toastmasters is the more prepared speeches they are, the more prepared the meeting is. When you have many prepared speeches, it means your Toastmasters of the day or your VPE, they are working very hard to try to convince our members, to try and remind them, invite them to do speeches. And 3 of them turn up to do speeches. That shows how prepared we are at the meeting. I love that our evaluators, both of them, they address the usage of script. It was a note in my sheet here, and something that I want to mention, but they have both addressed that. The usage of notes and the reading from notes are something that is like a blind spot for an online meeting. We tend to hide behind the screen and utilize the screen and read from there. So something that our evaluators has touched on and hope we could improve later on. Our voting is very easy and fluent. Alvaro, you did a good job. Despite us tricking you into taking up the role in the AGM, you did pretty well on your first meeting. Kudos to our SA Alvaro and his Sifu. Of course, I think Nikki is behind this. One suggestion I could give to our Toastmasters of the day is Melinda on the line. Yeah. Okay, is to create a bridge from the introduction of role players towards the prepared speech session, because I noticed it was drastic from the introduction straight away to the prepared speech. So create a bridge, ask the audience if they are ready. It will be very good to create a transition for the session. Dynamic shout-out session. Wow, it's a session that's shown the club's creativity, the dynamic of the club, the excitement. Also another example of the meeting are being well prepared. Everyone knows their role and they're well aware of. Just one suggestion, watch out for the timing. Nikki saw the time and Nikki decided to win a bit more than that. So we all are very excited to hear stories. Just maybe when that happens, let us get our timer, Nicholas, to slightly nudge our speakers. Hey, you have 5 more minutes or 10 more minutes to wrap it up. It would be good to keep us on track of the time. Also, another suggestion for our timer, Nicholas, maybe you could move slightly further from the screen, because when you show the timing background, you are mostly covering it. So I missed out 1 or 2 times. Just move slightly back, give some ample space for the role player. Okay. Our evaluators today gave us examples on how to do it. That is one essence of evaluation. For example, when Jesse mentioned about how to give a dialogue, how to incorporate examples in your suggestions. One thing that we can do is to jot down 1 or 2 lines from the speech, to use it as an example. That is the toughest part in evaluation, because sometimes when you heard of that sentence, you are ready to write it down, but it just flashed over your mind, and then you like trying hard to recall what is that line. So it's a skill that we can learn. Jot down 1 or 2 lines, and if that lines could be better, you can give us suggestions later on. But writing it down, it will help you to make your evaluation more meaningful. My final suggestion is to our grammarian. Slow down when it comes to good usage. Yvonne, when you catches good usage of the grammar, slow down when you said it will help the audience to sink in. Slow down when you mention it, they will sink in, let the audience absorb, and we could hear how wonderful is that sentence. That is what I have jotted down this afternoon. Everybody did a good job, and I hope to see all of you attending more often. And for some of our old members, I hope you can come back and be a member again. Back to you. I guess the time will be passed back to our president, Melinda.
Yes, thank you, Adam, for the insightful and of course very detailed evaluation. I hope all of us have learned something from there. And I think now we will actually come to announcing our great favorite speaker and also favorite evaluators. I shall pass the time also to Alvaro to do the setup and I will announce accordingly. Okay. And yeah.
I'm ready, Melinda.
Sorry?
I'm ready to show it.
Okay,
By
sure.
your call.
I also don't know who is it. It's a surprise for me. So let's put our hands, round of applause and drum rolls to our, I suppose it's our favorite speaker first, Alvaro, yeah?
That's right.
Okay, to our favorite speakers. Who will it be?
No audio.
Yeah, no audio.
Maybe can share audio
Pause
also.
first.
Okay, sorry.
Alvaro try something new.
Yeah.
Video announcement for winners. So enjoy.
Yeah, Alvaro work in the TV line, so
You do this.
interestingly,
Wait a minute.
no worries. Okay, let's anticipate.
Can you see?
Yes, I can. Yes. We shall see who is it. Woohoo! Congratulations, Limlina, for winning our favorite best speaker of the day. You want to take a picture with it? Yeah, Alvaro. Nikki, would you
Okay,
like to?
okay, waiting for Alvaro to share the certs. And let me spotlight Lina. All right, Lina, on the count of 3. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, put on your best smile.
Okay, got it.
And congratulations, Limlina, for winning once again in our club. Our favorite speaker. And next, we shall announce our favorite evaluators. Anytime. Yep. Ooh, congratulations, Jessie. Doing 2 evaluations of hard-earned.
Jessie
Won
has
to
changed
that
surname.
Yes.
Okay, can we share the certs and then I'll pin Jessie?
Just want to ask who made the video. It was so impressive.
Alvaro.
Alvaro.
Wow, good job, Alvaro. So
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, ready for the smile? Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, hang on. There is a pop-up on my screen. Hang on. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jessie. And I also like the background of the music. Alvaro is nice. Just now the one that you put and anticipating during the photo shoot one. It was so
Jessie
cool.
wants to hire Alvaro for his video editing skill.
Yeah, we are so
Nikki,
fortunate.
it's
But-
too late. If he would be there last term, then I will recruit him already. My
Oh,
term
okay.
is-
Okay. Yeah. Hey, hang on. I'm so sorry. The screenshot is not working on my side. Can we take one photo with Jessie again? I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, one more time. Can I have
Alvaro,
Alvaro
can I
to
have
share
the
the
video later? I really like the video.
Okay, done. Thank you very much.
Thank
Done
you.
already, is it,
Thank you.
Nikki?
Yeah, done
Done
already.
already.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright.
our meeting has also officially done. And of course, now is the time, to just mingle around, and probably you want to have a conversation, and probably also gathering some feedbacks, and also just to do some little announcement. Our next meeting will be actually to be confirmed. Nikki, is there
Yes, to be
anything
confirmed.
you want to?
I think could be on the 3rd week of August lah. Because Melinda needs to do birthday party for her daughter on the 2nd Saturday. So I think why not change it to third week if that's because we got 5 weeks
You
in
can't
August.
use mine as an excuse.
Sorry, I have to use yours.
Hello.
Okay, we'll confirm again. We'll confirm
Yeah,
again.
we'll confirm again. Of course, if anyone, please feel free to take up this role to make the meeting happen. I'm so sorry so happened. My daughter's birthday is on that day. And also, Nikki have a wedding to attend.
Yeah. Okay, she has to put it back on me. Okay, I also got a wedding to attend on that same day.
Sorry. But of course, we are here to create more leaders, and hopefully, in futures, we can have our leaders to actually lead the meeting without us being here too. Sometimes, okay, it's all about helping around. I also want to share about this, impactful collaboration that was shared by our program quality director earlier on. This is initiative that during our TIL was shared during that time. And this is all about getting yourself excited to win certain awards if you were to achieve certain goals and so forth. I will be sharing you the pamphlet and the information in our group chat later on. Yep. Okay. And probably before we end, if anyone want to leave the meeting, please feel free. We have already ended the meeting. But perhaps if you want to give any feedback, Janice, okay, nice to see you. But of course, perhaps if you have any feedback that you would like to share with us, feel free to unmute yourself. We would like to hear that.
Okay, I'll just make it brief.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. I think the meeting, despite it being slightly I think despite it being a little bit over time just now in one of the sections, now it's ending sharp on time, 4 o'clock. So I think it's a great meeting. And then the vibe is very great, and I think that I learned so much from all the speakers here today, and I like the way how the meeting has been conducted, and I think the way the Toastmasters shout out was very refreshing. Yeah, so that's really great. I also display the creativity of the team, and yeah, kudos to all the members and those who make this meeting happen. It's great to meet everyone. Hope that I can come again next time. So when the next meeting is confirmed, so hope that I can join. That's all. Wish everyone a good afternoon and enjoy a pleasant evening ahead. Yeah.
Thank you, Janice, for the feedback, and we look forward in welcoming you in all our sessions. We look forward to see you. Anyone on the floor, do you have any comments?
Yeah, Melinda, I think you have a very good
I try.
charisma. I think you
Thank
smile
you.
a lot, and I was watching you speak all the time. Yeah, beside the speakers. So I think the meeting went on very well, and I think also I enjoy this afternoon's meeting. Yeah, I don't know when is the next meeting that you plan, but probably I will also come in as a guest. Yeah. For this meeting, I contacted Nikki anyway. So
Yeah.
Nikki actually gave me
Yes.
the link.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, Nikki. Yeah.
Thank you very much, John, for joining
Thank you,
us.
Joy. And like what Jessie mentioned, you always feel young in our club. And of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
and feel free
I still
to
do a bit of business. Actually, I
Yes.
retired from banking a few years ago, but I'm doing my own. So I'm managing property at the moment. Yeah. Startup
Okay,
property.
nice.
Yeah.
Feel free to make this space to unleash your younger days time that you never meant
Yeah.
to do any.
Yeah. A lot of
You can-
stories to share, maybe. Yeah. Correct.
Wow, okay.
Thank
Perhaps
you.
you
Yeah.
can do a
Great to
prepared
see
speech
you
one
all.
day.
Great to see
Yeah.
you. Great to see
Great.
you,
Thank you
everyone.
so much.